So let us look at the Excel table that you are getting with the Expert Edition standard. The table covers first column the name of the country, it's 203 jurisdiction. The second column is the two letters ISO code. The third column reflects on whether the jurisdiction has been assessed with the latest fourth round evaluation of FATF or not. So seeing an asterisk means that the country has the latest FATF data and is comparable with the peers with the same asterisk. As of now, around 85% of jurisdictions have been already assessed with the fourth round evaluation. Then the table, the colors of the table, it represents the methodology behind the Basel AML Index, and it answers the basic question: what is the high-risk jurisdiction? And you can see that we have 5 domains to answer this question. The first one, the yellow one, answers the question that it is the jurisdiction with shortfalls in its AML, CFT, and CFP framework. The second domain is about high corruption and fraud in the country. It's in the in the blue color here. The orange color is representing the third domain, and it's about high jurisdictions in terms of low financial transparency and low standards. The green one, the fourth domain, is about low public transparency and accountability. And the last, fifth domain, you see it here in a pink color, it's about high political and legal risks in the country. As you can also see from the table, we're using weighting system for the indicators. The most important for us is the FATF mutual evaluation and follow-up reports. They count for 35% of impact on the overall score. Other weighting system you can see on the screen, and it is provided within the table. It is also reflected in the methodology page on our website, where you can clearly see the reasons behind choosing these indicators, what are we covering with usage of these indicators, and why it is important to use them. As about indicators, the most frequently updated indicator is FATF. Usually we see around 5+ mutual evaluation reports coming in between the quarterly updates. It also shows us that countries performing better and better through their follow-up reports in technical compliance. In terms of other indicators, they are mostly annually updated. They are indicators from the US State Department, indicators from Transparency International, from World Bank, from World Justice Project, from Freedom House. All of them are updated annually. We have 2 indicators with biannual updates, and it's the one from Global Organized Crime Index and the one from Tax Justice Network Financial Secrecy Index. We update our users by sending them email identifying which of the indicators have been updated, or if it is in terms of FATF, which of the jurisdictions have been assessed with the mutual evaluation report or gone through the follow-up reports. Our table also includes the several sanction regime. If you can see, we cover global sanction regime, US OFAC, UN Security Council, several European Union sanction regimes, including EU's restrictive measures, EU non-cooperative tax jurisdiction, EU high-risk third countries. We also cover UK sanction regime and Australia sanction regime, and data from FATF on grey and blacklist. However, it is important to mention that being under any of these sanction regime doesn't have an impact on the overall score of the country. It's for information purposes of our clients, and it is also to help them to understand how to build their risk appetite.